Hey guys, it's Punkava here for League Top 10, and today I'm just here to give you a quick first impression of the new co-op versus AI feature Riot just turned on. For those of you that don't know, the co-op versus AI feature allows you to solo queue or queue with others, but instead of playing against other players, you're playing against bots. Now this feature is really just to help the newer players get a hang of the game without really forcing them into normal games if they feel they're not ready. There are two settings that you can pick from when you queue. You can pick from either beginner or intermediate settings. And what this allows you to do is it allows you to determine how hard the bots actually are that you fight against. And then I guess they have two separate queues as well, depending on which one you've chosen. I picked the intermediate myself, and I also chose Nidalee as my champion because Nidalee is a champion I have not played in quite a while, and I felt like I should give myself some kind of handicap just to see really how well this new co-op versus AI feature actually works. But the question on everybody's mind is, are the bots any good? Well, I'll let you decide.
An enemy has been slain. Killing spree. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Unstoppable. Double kill. Legendary. 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 Legend.
So, yeah, you get the picture. The bots are just as terrible, although slightly less terrible than a 2-year-old sitting at a computer. A couple things I noticed is that there was even a Warwick bot who laned and didn't even pick up Madrid's Bloodrazor. I mean, of all the bots to choose, they put Warwick in the game who never lanes and then don't even give him his main key item. The bots are also super aggressive. In my solo lane, which we had a jungler, they frequently tried to stun me, follow me, and pretty much just be a big pain. They even tried to zone me a couple times away from my creeps, which I found pretty impressive. They also use their summoner spells quite a lot, either to save towers, teleport in, exhaust, ignite, or to try and gank. It was actually kind of funny to watch and see what they would do next. Oftentimes though, they wouldn't group up for fights and would simply funnel in one or two at a time to a tower when we were all 4 or 5 pushing it. And then they would just die and we would decimate them. Alone in the lanes, they typically wouldn't commit to a fight even if they could win it if we showed aggressiveness and there was more than 2 of us. I had a couple times when I was really low, but if I ever turned to face them, if there's 2 of us and one of them, they tend to back off. I did die once, I will admit that, but it seemed like the only time we did die, which was a total of like 5 times out of the 65 times or so, I'm not kidding you, 65 times we killed them, was when we were grouped up fighting them at their nexus and they actually could focus us. They tend to chain their ultimates on one person during the fight with either ignite as well as stuns, anything else they can throw at that person, and then they focus out and branch out from there. Overall though, for the most part, except for Warwick, I'd have to say their items worked, for though they may have not been ideal. For newer players who want to challenge but don't want to actually fight real players, this is certainly a viable alternative. It offers IP rewards, although for level 30s it's really low, so this is obviously meant for people that are lower levels. And it even gives its own win to loss ratio tracking, which is pretty interesting. If I had to improve on any of this, I'd have to say to fix Warwick bot for once. If you're going to keep Warwick bot in there, at least let him jungle. Make a jungling Warwick bot and fix their aggressiveness when they're down 50 to 2 kills. Maybe you want to switch them into a more defensive mode at that point. Or maybe just have them surrender. I don't know. It kind of got tedious after a while killing 5 bots over and over and over again. I even kept teasing them in all chats sometimes, making fun of them just to see if they would ever once, say something back. I was hoping they would because I thought it would be really funny. It was pretty hilarious. Let me know what you guys think though. This may be a great thing for new players or really just a fun thing to do with 4 of your buds messing around and having a good time. Anyways guys, this is Spunkify out. I will see you later. Have a good evening.